Welcome back. Here we are again, folks, to CRC The Conversation. We want to thank you guys for all those comments you've been sending in. It's been really encouraging to us. And we're going to keep going as long as you want us to, right? So here I am again, Dr. Debbie Lassiter, the CEO of Convergence Resource Center, along with
Carla McKeever, the CFO of Convergence as well. And we are back again for another conversation. These conversations are getting good, so this time I'm really happy about coming back. And
you weren't happy before?
I was apprehensive. Just a little bit, but okay. I'm better now.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm so glad.
I'm better now. Yes.
All right. So what's our topic today?
Our topic today is about our anniversary and sextortion.
Yes, yes.
Right? Heavy topics. Well, a little lighthearted and then a little heavy.
So how many years is this we'll be celebrating?
It's been 22 years.
22 years.
Yes.
That's amazing, right?
Right.
And at the anniversary, you know, we try to have a program that people can follow and really like, so we let them hear from our ladies, right?
We have learned.
Yes,
we have learned we don't need to bring anyone in because everyone that we need is right here.
That's it. It's in the house.
It's in the house.
It's in the house. And also the people we work alongside, our employees, right?
Yes.
And we'll give you opportunities to support this work. When you see what we do, we want you to volunteer. We want you to donate. We want you to become a part of what we're doing. In the last few years, we've had it at the St. Kate.
Yes.
Yeah. The Art Hotel. Beautiful space, isn't it?
Marcus, they're great. They're very great.
Yeah.
They've been very gracious to us as a nonprofit.
Right. And they love the community.
Yeah.
And so our theme this year is We Are Champions, pulling my sister across the finish line. So she might be close. Right. She need a little help for us to reach in and pull her on across that finish line. Colors are?
Gold and white.
Gold and white. So join us, folks. All the information about it is up on our website.
It's on the website.
At convergenceresource.org. And the date is April 24th, 2026.
At 6 p.m.
Yes, at 6 p.m. But there might be some little exciting stuff going on before then, so go to our website to get all of the details.
Yes.
Well, we got a pretty heavy topic today. Yeah, sextortion. And some ways, some organizations that are combating sextortion. And for folks that don't know what sextortion is, so that is when people put pictures up on social media about you in compromising positions or wearing nothing at all. They trick you into doing it through Snapchat or one of these ones, Instagram or something that's supposed to disappear, and it doesn't because they're filming it when you're putting it up on those sites where it's supposed to go away. And then they try to manipulate you into giving money. But we found that it harms people. So sextortion is when people take pictures of you and put them up on social media. Many times these pictures, you may be completely nude or in a compromising situation. And then they extort you to get money from that. But the problem is that many times the people that they're extorting don't have money. And they end up, many times, the girls end up in the commercial sex trade, or the men and boys end up committing suicide. So 1 in 5 teens, that's a lot. That's a lot of teens, right?
That's a lot of teens. And actually, I have to say, I have heard of a situation lately that this has happened. And I want to say that educating our parents is really crucial, so that, you know, a lot of times you think your child is playing games in their room, they're in there with the door closed, and you really don't know what they're doing. You don't know
what they're doing.
Right, or who they're speaking with, or who they're talking to. And so there was something that had happened. I don't have the whole story, so I don't want to get into the whole story, but I just remind the parents that this is what's going on, and this is what needs to be watched.
Yes.
And you need to know who your children are talking to and what they're doing. Because at that age, sometimes they can do things a little sneaky as well.
Oh, yeah.
They think, because they all think they're smarter than we are, right?
Of course.
But they're not smarter, but they think they are.
Think they are.
And that's what gets them in trouble.
Yeah.
And then they don't know how to handle it.
Yes.
So a lot of times our children do think they're smarter, but in the end, they're still not mature enough to be able to handle it. And that's how we get into the sextortion and parents not even knowing that this was going on. So I truly believe 1 in 5 teens. I believe that that's true, only because I know what has happened with my own ears. And, but parents have to talk to each other, not only to your child, but talking to each other and finding out, if your child tells you, oh, so-and-so is talking to, and they did this, call their parents. Don't just take it like, oh, he just told me that. I'm sure it's nothing. But it could be something.
Really, because 14% of them harm themselves.
Yeah.
And that goes along with cutting and all of that. But a lot of times that 14% commit suicide. From 2021 to 2023, sextortion increased 300%. That's a lot. And 15% of the victims are actually adults. Because we always look at things for our children, but 15% of them are actually adults. So providing resources in relation to sextortion and talking to people, we brought in a couple, Tim and Tamia Woods, whose son, 17-year-old James Woods, track star, had been accepted into, I think, 3 colleges, great kid all around. In one night of them sextortioning him, his mother said in, I forgot how many hours, they wiped out 19 years of what that boy had put into him, and he committed suicide. And they came home to find him. His father found him. There have been, they said it was 19 hours, and the FBI told them he lasted the longest. The shortest amount of time that it took for someone to contact a person, sextortion them, and that person commit suicide was 30 minutes. That's a sitcom.
Yeah.
You in the other room watching a sitcom, your kid's being sextortioned in the other room, and he kills himself or she kills herself.
Yeah.
It's very terrifying. So having resources in relation to human trafficking, what does that accomplish? How does that help us?
How does that help us? I have a couple grandsons.
Yeah, you do.
I have a couple grandsons, and it's a fine line. It's really, you want them to be independent, but you really can't let them be independent.
Not too far.
No, you have to watch everything. You have to listen, because right now it's just really crucial. It's really crucial because they're growing, they're learning. I'm sure that their hormones are thriving. So with that, so a lot of times when we think that we're hearing things, we have to make sure that we're evaluating what we're hearing and wise about how we're letting the other parents know as well.
Yeah.
There's not, a lot of times in situations like this are not things that you can just keep to yourself.
Right. Right.
You've got to know where to go if something was to happen. And if it wasn't so prevalent, we wouldn't have to have divisions in the police department, just concentrating on sextortion.
Well, one of the great resources is the Do It for James Foundation. And we have partnered with them, and that is Tim and Tamia Woods. Their son's name was James. But one of the things that I always thought was that if it was on the internet, you couldn't get rid of it. But the FBI has a way to do it. And not get rid of all of them because of a person, if they put it on their own personal whatever, you may not be able to get rid of it. But we have these cards that we've gotten from Tim and Tamia. So if you're a person who was involved in sextortion, or if your young person was, or if your adult friend was, we have these little cards that can show you the steps to take to minimize how much of it is out there and how to get help from the proper authorities. And if you need those cards, feel free to call Convergence and either stop by or call, and we can make those available to you because we want people to be able to get help. But looking at this situation, what sort of encouragement would you be able to give a person, or would you like to give a person that may have been affected by this, whether it's the parent, or their young person? Because realistically, they go after children, but they also go after adults.
They do. Now, I know once on the internet, it's out there forever. But I know for children, there is a law, if I think I'm correct, that there is a law that they can wipe it clean. They can go
do it for adults as well.
They can do it for adults as well. But so those that are feeling helpless, there is still help.
Yes.
There is still help. And there is help to get it wiped clean where it doesn't show up anymore. I think even for James, though, they had sent pictures out to his contacts.
Yes, the whole contact list. And family, friends, all of it. And one of the things that's really adds insult to injury about this is that many times the people that are doing this, now sometimes they're in the United States, but many times they're outside of the United States. And in James's case, it is a country that does not extradite. So even though they know who they are, nothing can be done because that country does not extradite. One of the things that I would like people to think about and to remember is that you are not what you've done or what has happened to you.
Okay.
You are an individual. You are a human being. And yes, things have happened to you that were not pleasant, things that you would have rather not have happened. But as long as you are breathing, you still have a chance to move forward in your life. And that's one of the things. You can always get up and try again tomorrow. And that is what we want people to remember, because a lot of these people are committing suicide. A lot of these people are just giving up, and we don't want you to do that. And we want you to know that as long as you're breathing, you've got a chance to try it again tomorrow. So subscribe to our YouTube page. Listen to Triumph Rising on Joy 1340 on Mondays at 12:30, or go to our website and listen to previous recordings. Carla, you want to talk about something else they should do?
Make sure, I'm going to say it every time, like and subscribe. You have to like and subscribe, leave us a comment. Tell us if you have heard of sextortion. Let us know if you have, if you know someone that's experienced it. And please know that you can contact us if you need any resources or if you need any information. The last thing I was going to say is that I remembered when they were here, they gave us like a list of all these different websites that I didn't even know were out there. I mean, what I did was I passed it along to my grandchildren's mother and made sure that they knew about all these different websites. So information is crucial. Information is just crucial in this, and sharing it is crucial. So that's what I did. I shared it with them to make sure they understood that this is important. Our children are not mentally capable of handling situations when they're being catfished or when they're being tricked. But we are here to help them. Right? We're here to help them.
Yes, you are. So, guys, we want to thank you so much for tuning in with us, and we look forward to seeing you again when we can have another conversation. Thank you.
The Convergence Resource Center provides support services for women rebuilding their lives after trauma, with an emphasis on survivors of human trafficking and justice-involved women. We envision individuals who are empowered to make healthy choices that lead to productive, positive lifestyles within their homes and communities. The Convergence Resource Center sincerely thanks everyone for their generous donations. Your compassion makes it possible for us to support women on their healing journeys, rebuild families, and strengthen communities. For more information about the Convergence Resource Center and how you can get involved, visit us online at www.convergenceresource.org.